girls, and welcome back to Preschool Distance Learning on our segment called Storytime with Miss Cindy. Now today I wanted to share a special story with you. It's not something that you've seen out at the store or at the library. It's actually a story that I made up myself. And it's about a root. So we've been talking about gardens, and I made one of a root that I actually really enjoy called a jicama. For those of you that don't know, a jicama is something, it's usually round, almost looks like a coconut. And usually see it in a lot of Hispanic cultures eat it. And it reminds me a little bit of a celery, that it has a lot of water in it, and it's kind of crunchy, but doesn't have a particular taste. I personally like to clean it off on the outside, and then take off the skin, peeling it off. And then I carefully get my cutting board, set it on there, grab my knife there at the end, and I slice and dice into little cubes, like squares. Put it in a bowl, and then spray some lemon on there, squeeze some lemon on it. Then I put a little bit of salt. And this is where people get a little different. Some people like to add a little spice to it, so they might put some tapatio on it. I personally like something called pepita, which for my family is from in Guatemala. It's just like, it's a powder that we use that we make out of pumpkin seed. And you spread that over, gives it a little extra flavor. So, the title of my book is The Mighty Root, How the Jicama Saved the Vegetable Kingdom. So there we have the jicama there. I added some eyes there and a mouth, so you can see it, and it's very strong, so we put some strong arms there. And it has the cape here. Some of you might notice there what kind of flag that is. It's the flag of Mexico, because it's a superhero. And then here, since I am the author and also the illustrator, I put by Cindy Sagastume. Okay, right? Once upon a time, in a land by the sea, reigned the vegetable kingdom. There lived the great King Kale with his people in their massive vegetable garden. There were carrots, broccoli, cabbage, pumpkin, eggplants, and many others. The people helped these vegetables grow big and strong, so when eaten, would give the people the nutrients they needed to grow, learn, play, and live a healthy life. So there's the kingdom. They live there at the castle. All the people helping those vegetables grow. One day, a great wind came upon the kingdom. There's the wind blowing it out. The vegetables were all blown away. The castle was damaged, and the people were left without nutritious meals to give them energy to work and play. So the wind is blowing there, and it's blowing out the waves and the boat. Parts of the castle get broken off, and then since the vegetables are there in the soil, the big wind comes up and lifts them off of the soil, roots and everything. So now the people have nothing to eat. King Kale saw his people and was saddened. Got very, very sad. Everyone was hungry, and some were starting to get colds and feel real sick. Now, if you were the king here, what would you do? Or how would you feel if your people didn't have anything else to eat and they were getting sick? Or maybe you're one of the people in the kingdom and you're hungry. What do you tell your king? Do you write him a letter? Do you go to him and let him know what it is? You give him a phone call? What do? So, the king sent a messenger bird to fly to Mexico, to the neighboring root kingdom for help. So here it is. Here's the map. You can see we live here, there in the United States and California, and then the king sent the messenger bird down there to Mexico to ask for some help, right, from the neighboring kingdom. In the root kingdom lived Jicama, the mightiest of roots. He received King Kale's message and called out to his family. As they traveled, they chanted. So it's kind of like a song. Mexico, Central and South America are home. Strong and crispy, Jicama's our name. Helping kids like you is my game. We're a magic mighty root with superpowers to boot. Being a vegetable is a hoot. Vitamin C and fiber are our friends. What they can do is not pretend. They can heal your wounds and clear your gut. And seize any disease, we are in, disease is out. So slice, grate, chop, dice, or simply peel me. Steam, bake, boiled, or mashed, you will agree. I'm nutritious and zesty, eat me now or later. I am good and super tasty. And so after the jicama did their mighty chant, the people of Vegetable Kingdom began to peel and slice and eat the jicamas. The sweet, watery, crispy root gave them the energy they needed to plant the vegetables they had lost. The garden came back to life, and the people were happy once more. So there's the jicama, what it looks like when you get it at the store. And see, someone is cooking it there and eating, and then they're ready to plant all of the gardens. So, if you were to lose all the vegetables in your kingdom, what would you be planting? Would you be planting any vegetable roots? Would they mainly be seeds or seedlings? Maybe you want to mix some fruit in there? What would you do? Jicama became an important ingredient in many of people's healthy food recipes. It was cool, crunchy vegetable that could be eaten on its own or combined with other foods like salads, soups, and stir-fry dishes. That is how the jicama saved the vegetable kingdom. So that's the best thing of when you can find a food and make many different things out of it. And then, of course, before you end a story, the end. L-H-E-E-N-D. The end, which means that this is the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're interested, you can make your own book too. You do not need to use a printer. You can just use paper, draw your illustrations, your drawings. And then if you don't know how to write, that is okay. You can do your own writing there. Or you can ask someone from your family to help write you the story. You'll just dictate. You'll tell them your story. They'll write it down for you. And then all I did really here was I got a poster. I did some holes and I put some nice ribbon. You can use a brown paper bag to make it into a book, or maybe you just want to staple your pages together and there's a book there. That's the great thing about making your own things. You can do it however you want. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you until next time. Bye.